recognize that this country, that Ukraine, has been a part of Joe Biden's life for a long time. I think arguably there hasn't been a U.S. president who has spent more time working on it. Almost by coincidence that it's now the moment when he's in the presidency. But you have to go back to 2014, after Russia, of course, annexed Crimea, went into Ukraine. Then Vice President Biden was tasked by the president to be the point person on that relationship. So he made 6 trips to the country, and then he started talking to the leaders of Ukraine really every week. I mean, it was about 80 times in total. And he came to see the struggle of Ukraine against Russia as something much larger, which was, as he put it was a bellwether for the future of democracy in Eastern Europe and Central Europe.
KA alert.
Was, as he put it was a bellwether for the future of democracy in Eastern Europe and Central Europe. This went back to his experience in the Senate. He worked on the issues when he was a senator. He'd been to the Soviet Union, and he had a very distinct sense that there was this threat of authoritarianism emanating from the Soviet Union and later Russia, and that carried over into his relationship to Ukraine.
I'm going to need another pack of cigarettes.
More extreme sanctions and arming the Ukrainians. Does it appear that because of what the European partners will accept and won't accept, that that's happening again?
Well, I think that there's a difference today between 2014. At the time, Joe Biden was one of a group of American officials who believed the U.S. and its allies could be doing more, and particularly they wanted to make sure that there were Javelin anti-tank missiles that were sent to Ukraine. And there was, according to one account, there was a moment when then Vice President Biden said to President Obama that Vladimir Putin has to pay with blood and money for what he's done. The judgment at the time was it was too risky to risk an escalation, and therefore they did hold things in check. The president at the time told the vice president, it's not as if we're going to send in the 82nd Airborne. We don't want to overpromise, in other words, to the Ukrainians. Today, you see this much stronger, more kind of allied response across a whole range of countries. Part of the reason President Obama felt that way was he didn't